Again, Game 5, Major League Baseball. Oh, this is what we live for. And the underdog Guardians, got to be careful, not make a mistake when I say it, are going for the clincher tonight. And that's obviously the way I'm playing. I'm not going to back out of, when this all started, I felt Cleveland had really the better overall team. I think they're tighter. I think they're, you don't see those big names like you do in New York. Everybody's watching the home run derby that's going on over there. They're not really, I think, I don't know if it's focus or what, but I just love Cleveland's chances tonight. I really do. They're going to be pulling out they're throwing it all out. They're unloading the refrigerator here. They're just going to dump it all on the field and leave it in Game 5. That's the way it should be. It's going to be fun stuff. But, I picked the Guardians to win the series. I'm not going to waver now. The Guardians have more ways to win this game than the Yankees do, in my opinion. New York has to get 6 more innings out of Italian to protect a bullpen that has been pushed to the brink. And I think it's lost some of its effectiveness. Peralta has now pitched in 3 straight games, and all 4 games of the series, throwing 5 innings, 2 hits, and 2 runs. And Aaron Boone has been reluctant to use Holmes on back-to-back games, and he threw an inning last night. How Boone manages the back end of his bullpen will go a long way in determining this game's outcome. I think the Yankees will have to hit home runs to win this game. It is, it has nearly been their only avenue to success for so far. And I think we all know you're not going to win. You're not going to win it all with just home runs. It just does not work that way. Now, Savali has given up a few, but Francona won't stay with him very long if he doesn't feel that this game's going to be the fit for him. I mean, there's going to be a very short leash on him. Now, if Savali is still pitching in the 4th inning, he must be lights out then. But Cleveland will pull out all the stops tonight, and 6 or 7 pitchers use multiple innings out of closer Emmanuel Class is very likely tonight. So we're going to see – this could be a long game because you're going to see new pitchers going out there. They're not going to be afraid to pull anybody. Cleveland has been great in very close games this season. And the bullpen, you can beat the bullpens, really both bullpens, in so many different ways. But Cleveland has been outstanding in these type of games. They have the better bullpen, I think. They can beat you by running, putting together hits, and occasionally Cleveland will get that long ball. But I think tonight New York is going to need the long ball to win this game. And if it comes down to it, New York does pull it out, it's going to be because of home runs. I don't think it's going to happen any other way. If Cleveland wins, it's going to be obviously that bullpen, and it's going to be some tight pitching. It's going to be a very low-scoring game. The batters are only really going to get one shot at each pitcher, I believe. I don't think we're going to, unless one of the pitchers is really hanging in there and doing his job, I don't see any of these batters getting a crack at a pitcher more than twice. So that kind of leaves for the side. Obviously, I have Cleveland money line. It's plus 132. They have New York as the favorite, obviously. But for the best bet tonight, I don't think you can go any other way, is under 7.5 runs. This should be 6.5. There's no reason this needs to be 7.5 runs. And I knew when this went the distance that this run total was going to probably end up being the best bet of Game 5. This is going to create, in my opinion, the worst nightmare for Major League Baseball. I mean, they've already lost the Dodgers, lost the Mets. they're just, I mean, can you imagine a San Diego Cleveland World Series? I don't think anybody could. So this is a Major League Baseball is just they've got to be a mess right now in how this is turning out. I love it because that's how Bleacher Bum Sports was started. You know, we've always been the underdog, always have loved underdogs. Anytime I've watched sports, really, unless it's a Detroit team, I'm always picking the underdogs. So I love it. Major League Baseball doesn't. The Guardians have played 6 playoff games so far in the playoffs, and 5 have gone to the under. The Yankees have played 4 playoff games so far, and all four have gone to the under. The Yankees lineup is hitting only 177, and all but 2 of their runs have come because of the long ball. The Guardians need to piece together hits, move along runners so they will not run away and hide with that big lead. Both teams are turning to pitchers in the back end of the rotations, but the bullpens are ready and waiting to step in. Neither manager will let this game turn into a slugfest, so expect yet another game decided by a run, maybe 2, and a very low total score, 3-2, 2-1, 3-1, something. I don't think, honestly, and this is going to sound crazy, I don't think we're going to see any team get over 3 runs. This is going to be, they're going to throw everything out there, every pitcher in the bullpen, and I'm sure in the locker room it's guys, everybody's pitching. We'll throw everybody. If you're an outfielder, you're going to be pitching. I mean, they're going to do whatever it takes. If one pitcher's getting, a few hits here, I mean, it could be a couple hits, they may pull them. I mean, this is going to be a really, really fun game. It reminds me a lot of like soccer. Everybody doesn't like the defense in soccer. They like a lot of goals scored. But this is going to be just like surgeons, picking out each player, which guy, okay, these next 3 batters, this pitcher did real well against them, put them in. I mean, it's going to be one of these really tight games where there's a lot of thinking behind it, not just throwing a pitcher out there and hope he does well. So, but that's going to be your best bet. I wouldn't even think twice about it. Load up on under 7.5 runs. That thing should be lower as the day goes on because it's not going to be lasting very long. Anyway, enjoy the game tonight. I will have your NHL best bets coming up here. So keep your eye on Facebook. It's where I have everything listed. NHL's already listed. This game's already listed. Results from the NFL will come tomorrow after tonight's game, and I'm working on college football's results. FCS football, we are absolutely destroying it. I posted all the plays for FCS, which I don't know any site online or on YouTube that's doing it except myself. And I went 8-2 this week. So go to Facebook, Bleacher Bum Sports. I have everything listed there, so it's all transparent. 8-2 for FCS. We are going to go for a clean 10-0 sweep this next week. But anyway, enjoy tonight's baseball game. We will talk to you later.